Hey, Anthony, do you like my new shirt?
Sure, man. It's cool. Could have been better.
What was that?
I said it could have been better.
You want to fight about
Yeah, I do. Let's go, chump. Hold on a second.
it?
We don't need to fight.
We don't.
All you need to do is go to 86.com and choose from one of their many designs. Franchises range from Skullgirls to Street Fighter and even BlazBlue. And if you check out 86 through this Twitch channel, use 86.com /AFF equals 4 to let them know that Mission Star Podcast sent you. Two, boom, aha. All right, so this has been in the news for a bit, and I think it's finally time we say our thoughts on it. This is a report off of Engadget.com, written by, what was it, Nick Summers. Why are game developers so angry with G2A's marketplace? I'll get right into the first paragraph here. Once again, G2A is being forced to defend its marketplace for digital video game codes and keys. Mike Rose, founder of game publisher No More Robots, launched a petition earlier this month that calls on the company to remove all independent games from its platform. Quote, G2A's platform hurts indie devs and time again. The change.org description reads, by allowing anyone to sell illegitimate keys for their games online with incredible ease and no ramifications or checks. At this time of writing, more than 5,000 developers and players have signed the petition. So what is exactly the problem? Many indie developers say the site is costing them money and by extension threatening their livelihoods. Traditionally, thieves would buy game keys with stolen credit card information. They would list the game on a marketplace like GTA and hope that somebody bought it before the real cardholder noticed and flagged the original purchase. In response, the game developer that received the fraudulent payment has to investigate and ultimately reimburse the actual cardholder. Eventually, the developer was left with a net loss and chargeback penalty fee, GTA admitted in a blog post. That person who bought the game through GTA normally lost their copy too. Many stores, including Steam, don't sell games as keys though. Instead, thieves are entering developer giveaways, which are usually advertised on social media, Discord servers, and message boards. Snagging review codes by posing as an established YouTuber, Twitch streamer, or video game journalist, buying humble bundles, backing Kickstarter projects, or contracting backers who had opted to receive the crowdfunding game as a code, buying physical copies or voucher-style cards that include a key. So, point being, GTA's website, not a good place right now. And
Has it ever been though?
that's you're not wrong.
I've never had any problem with GTA. Ever.
Interesting.
The reason I say that is because I remember in the past, like a bunch of people were saying, don't ever buy from G2A because they're scamming people or they're taking advantage of companies or some shit like that. I don't remember exactly, but
G2A is not taking advantage of people. G2A is literally the embodiment of capitalism at work for game keys. You have a game key, you can sell the game key that you put your price in. So, really what I'm hearing, we don't want them to have any participation in capitalism as it exists.
interesting. The reason I'm kind of like interesting is that so are these indie developers saying that by G2A reselling a key or selling a key to a game that is discounted or something to that effect, that the indie dev doesn't see any of that and that's hurting indie devs? Is that what I'm understanding?
They're specifically quoting fraud cases, which honestly, they're probably maybe 1% of all key sales, where somebody has a stolen credit card, buys a key, resells it for money real quick, keeps the money, and then the indie developer gets flagged with fraud because the person who owns that credit card says, I didn't make that purchase, and gets a refund.
Okay.
And then because of that, the key gets revoked, which...
But as you said, that's 1%.
Yeah, but that's probably 1% of all keys sold. This is not a big issue. I don't care.
That's also not a G2A thing. I'm sorry.
It's not. It's not a G2A thing. And if it's we gave a key out for free and they're selling it, well, guess what? That's their right to do so. Unless you're going to come up with a way where they automatically apply that key to that person's account, that's their right. You can't tell them you can't do that, or you need to stop giving out keys. That's on you, not them.
Yep. Right, and I think a lot of people find the whole like giving out keys thing or the way that G2A does their business to be. And again, this isn't coming from me because I'm not a PC gamer. I don't have any experience in that. I'm just kind of regurgitating shit I hear. But I've heard a lot of people say that they always felt that the G2A website was sketchy or something to that effect. But I still haven't heard anybody like having their information stolen via G2A.
I've never heard of that either. Like the actual website itself seems secure. So this isn't actually an issue with G2A. This is an issue that developers are noticing a small percentage of their purchases are getting charged back to them, and they're bitching and blaming somebody.
Did the publishers and game developers listed on here, as far as like who, as of note, have an issue with GTA was including Gearbox Software, Tiny Build, Devolver Digital, and Bit Hill Games, which have gone on to criticize GTA in the past.
Does it say in there what percentage is they're losing or anything like that?
I will bet you $100 they don't give a percentage.
As far as I can see, no. There's no like definite numbers, like how many people are being affected by it.
So in other words, they're just saying the house is on fire. Well, can I see the house on fire? No. Just take our word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, just kind of like these small indie dev companies, like any kind of loss, they want to like be up in arms, and like some might maybe greedy and just be like, hey, that 1%, I need that fucking 1%. It's
some of them, yes, they need the money. I get it. I'm not saying that it's not an issue for them. I'm just saying it's not an issue because of G2A.
One of the things recently popped out regarding this story is there was an article that GTA, might have been a PR person or somebody, was trying to send to an outlet to basically say, hey, post this, don't say it's from us. And talking about the detailing of the problems that GTA might have with people about the situation. That journalist then kind of just like exposed that article. Says, hey, one of the people at GTA was trying to pay me to post a positive thing about the site.
That's fucking shady.
Yeah.
Okay, but to be fair, that happens all the fucking time for developers. Why the fuck should they be any different? Are you kidding me?
I have
not seen some of the reviews that come out of these fucking AAA games that are trash.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Just to kind of speak on that, like I have dealt with I won't say news outlets, but like actual companies has came to me through email. So it's like, hey, post this on your website. Don't say it's from us, and we'll pay you. Like
I remember we had somebody come to us like that.
Yes.
You were asking me about it. Well, you're asking all of us about it because you wanted our opinion. I'm just like, that seems sketchy as shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to give us the product to test. They're basically like, hey, we'll give you money. Just put this up.
Yeah. And it was
bullshit.
It was sketchy. It certainly was. So, like, it definitely evokes that. Now, whether GTA is in the wrong here, it's still very much up for debate. But it seems like for a lot of people in the game industry that they see GTA as a company that's not doing their job and not doing what they're supposed to do. Thus, I think I saw even one company or one developer say like, "Hey, just steal our game." Like at this point, steal our game rather than buy through GTA.
Yeah.
Well, look at it this way too. One of the best and most celebrated developers does not use any kind of anti-piracy. What is that? And they are like super popular. If you know who they are, I mean, you should really. But like, they're super popular. Everybody loves them. And honestly, yes, their content gets stolen. People pirate their game, but overall, no, they make money.
I mean, you can say what company you're talking about.
It's Project Red. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like, fucking. They put out all this awesome shit. The Witcher series has to be probably one of the most pirated series in the entire fucking universe. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The game is so fucking popular. You can't tell me it's not up there.
Mm-hmm.
But they have no anti-piracy, and their company policy is do not put anti-piracy programming in.
Dope. I mean, like, yeah, like, and the thing is, so we had this conversation before, Greg, like about piracy. Like piracy, like is not. It is not as bad as people may think it is. Like,
well, no, like I've talked about percentages on this podcast before.
Mhm.
Usually speaking, when the internet starts to explode about something that they really shouldn't, I mean, fuck, I feel like I've talked about this on Why You're Wrong. It's usually a tiny percentage. This goes into the argument, this is slightly off topic and slightly not about video games, but I always hear people who bitch about welfare saying, oh, well, Jimmy across the street, he works a full-time job but still lives off welfare because the job is under the table and he's milking the government. Yeah, he's a tiny, tiny percentage of people who are doing something wrong. And the same goes for this shit. It's a tiny, tiny percentage that's being, in lack of a better term, a mountain made out of a molehill.
Yeah. And
The one question I wanted to bring up about this whole thing is like I know like way back in the like day, they had key gens for games. So is there a possibility that maybe that people are still able to use key gens that end up like to where they use the key gen, get that key, put it up on G2A, and then sell that key gen key
Nope.
for money?
No, so the key gen thing doesn't really work with new games because the keys have to. So the whole idea behind the key gen was that like you're basically tricking the system into doing this one thing. But now what it is you buy a Steam key. This is something generated specifically for Steam. They have a list of what it is.
So you go there, you put it in Steam, and you redeem it.
And find the right guy who has just the right programming and just the right code. It's one of the reasons why you see keys are so fucking long.
So the way it works is that you get the key gen from G2A, and then you bring it into Steam, redeem it there.
Correct.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So then,
that way.
So then it's like, this probably is like a 1% type of thing because I don't see that. Yeah,
these are legitimate keys, and we've gone way over time.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, you're doing good.